It's 2012. Lisa Rinna is 49 years old. Her clothing boutique in Sherman Oaks is struggling. Her acting career, once anchored by two of the most iconic soap operas on American television, has slowed to a trickle of guest spots and C-list reality shows. She's been on Celebrity Apprentice. She's competed on Dancing with the Stars. She once modeled a Depend adult diaper under a fitted evening gown on a red carpet and got paid $2 million for it. She is hustling. She is grinding. She is doing whatever it takes. And here's what nobody in Hollywood would have predicted. Within a decade, that woman would turn a single live shopping network appearance, a reality TV villain arc, a makeup brand built entirely around her one famous physical feature, and a relentless, shameless, unblinking commitment to staying famous at all costs into a $10 million empire. This is not a story about luck. This is a story about a woman who understood something most celebrities never figure out, that the gap between famous and rich is a business plan, and that being loved and being profitable are two completely different things. Today, we're going inside the full financial biography of Lisa Rinna. How she really made her millions, what decisions built her empire, what drama nearly unraveled it, and whether the career she has right now, post-Rob, post-villain era, is actually bigger than the one she had before. Buckle up. This is a lot. Every Lisa Rinna money story starts in the exact same place. A small town in Oregon, a rejection letter from the University of Oregon, and a one-way ticket to San Francisco with a dream of becoming a model. She was born in 1963 in Newport Beach, California, and grew up in Medford, Oregon after her family relocated when her father changed jobs. By her own admission, she just wanted to be famous. She didn't have a particular craft or calling. She had ambition, a work ethic, and a face that photographed beautifully. After moving to San Francisco, she started booking commercials. Her Screen Actors Guild card came from a Mervyn's commercial. And then came the music video, John Parr's Naughty Naughty in the mid-1980s, where she got her first taste of what it felt like to be seen on a national screen. The real breakthrough arrived in 1992. NBC's Days of Our Lives cast her as Billie Reed, a character who would become one of the show's most beloved figures. She was so good in the role she won the award for Outstanding Female Newcomer at the 1994 Soap Opera Digest Awards. A year later, she and her co-star took home Hottest Soap Couple. She was a genuine star in the daytime world, a world that, at its peak in the 1990s, commanded audiences of 20 million people per episode. But soap opera stardom has a ceiling. The money is steady, not spectacular. The fame is real, but it doesn't translate easily to Hollywood's upper tier. So, Lisa made a move. In 1996, she joined the cast primetime soap Melrose Place as Taylor McBride, a scheming, manipulative, physically alluring character who became one of the show's most entertaining presences. Melrose Place was the show of the late 90s. It was water cooler television, and Lisa was on it. This period, the 1990s soap opera run, didn't make Lisa Rinna rich in the way we understand her net worth today. But it did something arguably more valuable. It made her a household name at exactly the right moment. It gave her a face that millions of Americans recognized, a personality they had feelings about, and a sense of celebrity that would prove enormously useful when the home shopping revolution needed a star they could actually sell. Lisa Rinna built recognition before she built revenue, and she was smart enough to understand that recognition was the asset. Here is something the highlight reel always skips over. The decade between Melrose Place and Real Housewives was not a gap in Lisa Rinna's career. It was a masterclass in staying employed in a business designed to discard you. From 2002 to 2006, she hosted Soap Talk on SoapNet, a talk show about soap operas that earned her 4 Daytime Emmy nominations for Outstanding Talk Show Host. 4. That's not a fluke. That's a woman who is genuinely good at live television. From 2007 to 2009, she took over for Joan Rivers, as the host of TV Guide Network's red carpet coverage. If you've ever wondered why Lisa Rinna seems completely unbothered by cameras and crowds and real-time chaos, this is why. She hosted some of Hollywood's most watched nights. She learned to perform under pressure in front of live audiences while wearing a couture gown and conducting celebrity interviews simultaneously. In 2007, she did Broadway. Not off-Broadway, not a workshop. She played Roxy Hart in Chicago at an actual Broadway theater for the full run. 8 shows a week with her husband, Harry Hamlin, playing Billy Flynn opposite her. She would later describe The Traitors as the hardest job she'd ever done. And she'd done Broadway. She had a workout video series called Dance Body Beautiful. She had a family reality show with Harry called Harry Loves Lisa on TV Land. She had guest spots on Hannah Montana, Entourage, Baywatch, Veronica Mars, CSI, Community. She competed on Dancing with the Stars and Celebrity Apprentice twice. And then came the Depend deal. In 2012, Depend, what the adult incontinence brand, paid Lisa Rinna $2 million to be their celebrity spokesperson. $2 million to put on an adult diaper under a sleek gown at a Dress for Success charity event and talk about it publicly. Most celebrities would have quietly declined out of vanity. Lisa said yes immediately. This is the moment you need to understand Lisa Rinna's entire philosophy. She has never, in her entire career, let pride get between her and a paycheck. She understood that the only celebrities who survive financially over multiple decades are the ones who are willing to say yes to things that other people are too embarrassed to do. The Depend deal was worth more than some actors make in 5 years of bookings, and she walked into it like she owned the room. The same year, 2012, she launched the Lisa Rinna collection on QVC. This is where the real money starts. Let's talk about what QVC actually is, because the entertainment industry and fashion critics have a habit of dismissing it, and that dismissal has made a lot of people very confused about why Lisa Rinna is worth $10 million. QVC is not a boutique. It is not an Instagram shop. It is not a Shopify store with a few thousand followers. QVC is a television-based retail network reaching tens of millions of households with a loyal customer base of women who buy things they believe in from people they trust. It's relationship commerce at massive scale. Lisa got her foot in the door because QVC came to visit her clothing boutique in Sherman Oaks, Belgrade, which she had opened with Harry Hamlin in 2003. They looked at the clothes. They looked at her. They looked at what she understood about style for real women, not sample-size runway models, but actual women. And they made her an offer. Her first live QVC show was in 2012 in Westchester, Pennsylvania. By 2016, just 4 years in, the Lisa Rinna collection had sold over 3.1 million units. The business, as she told reporters at the time, was doubling and tripling. It was growing so fast, she was planning to expand into shoes, accessories, and beauty. The genius of Lisa's QVC strategy was that she understood the audience completely. QVC skews toward women over 40. Women who want to look good, but don't want to deal with the anxiety of high fashion sizing, the pretension of boutique shopping, or the lottery of online clothes that look nothing like the photo. Lisa's line, soft knits, draped silhouettes, easy layering, a neutral and rich color palette, was designed for exactly these women. It was California cool made accessible and affordable with price points between $39 and $100. And on camera, she was good. Every QVC appearance is essentially a live performance. You have to describe clothes, demonstrate fit, connect with viewers emotionally, and drive purchasing decisions in real time. Lisa had been training for exactly this job her entire career. She was a soap opera actress. She was a talk show host. She was a live red carpet interviewer. She was built for the format. The QVC collection is, arguably, the most financially significant thing Lisa Rinna has ever built, and it is the least glamorous, least discussed piece of her portfolio. While everyone was arguing about her behavior on Real Housewives, she was quietly shipping millions of units to women across America and the UK, Belgrade. The original boutique eventually closed after about a decade, but the QVC business continued to grow. Over 1.4 million pieces sold, featured as QVC's today's special value 5 times. The Lisa Rinna collection is not a vanity project. It is a genuine, functioning, scaling retail business. The lesson of QVC. Lisa Rinna made real money not by being a celebrity who launched a brand, but by being a businesswoman who used celebrity as a distribution channel. When Lisa Rinna joined Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in 2014 for season 5, most people saw it as a career move for someone whose star had faded. The Bravo franchise as a rescue operation for relevance. They were only half right. Yes, Rob restored Lisa to a level of mainstream visibility she hadn't had since Melrose Place. Her casting is literally credited with helping save the series, which had lost ratings momentum. She brought energy, humor, self-deprecation, and a gift for delivering moments that would become franchise legend. I own it, baby. The memeable dancing. The bunny incident with Kim Richards that consumed an entire season's worth of reunion airtime, but she was also getting paid. Reports from Radar Online put her earnings at $450,000 per season when she started, climbing to approximately $500,000 per season by her final seasons. Over 8 seasons, that's somewhere in the neighborhood of $3.5 to $4 million in direct Bravo income. More importantly, Rob gave Lisa's other businesses a platform they could never have bought. Every time she wore a piece from her QVC collection on camera, it drove sales. Every time the show featured her beauty brand, which launched in 2020 during season 10, it was free advertising to an audience of millions. Her timing with Rinna Beauty was near perfect. Launched in September 2020 during the pandemic beauty boom, the brand specialized in exactly what you'd expect: lip products. The lipsticks, glosses, and lip liners were named in Lisa's exact voice. By 2021, Rinna Beauty was reporting $10 million in first-year sales. UTA Ventures, the celebrity investment arm of United Talent Agency, which also backed Emma Chamberlain's Chamberlain Coffee and the platform Cameo, made a public investment in the brand. As of 2024, Lisa confirmed to Business of Fashion that Rinna Beauty is still proudly profitable and growing into new categories like eye patches and skincare. $10 million in year one from a beauty brand. And the whole time, she was simultaneously building the reputation that would eventually cost her the Rob job, but also feeding the brands that outlasted it. Here's the paradox at the center of the Lisa Rinna financial story. The behavior that ultimately ended her Bravo career, the aggression, the social media spirals, the feuds with Denise Richards, Kim Richards, Sutton Strake, Garcelle Beauvais, Kathy Hilton. That same behavior also fueled the brand awareness that made Rinna Beauty and her QVC sales go stratospheric. You cannot have a $10 million first-year beauty launch without a massive engaged audience that has feelings about you. And nobody on Bravo was generating more feelings than Lisa Rinna from 2019 to 2022. Let's track this spiral carefully because it matters financially. In season 10, Lisa turned on her longtime friend Denise Richards after years of apparent closeness, and the public felt it was a betrayal. In season 11, she was notably subdued, which fans actually criticized. Then season 12 began and everything collapsed at once. Her mother, Lois Rinna, died in the middle of filming after a stroke at the age of 93. Anyone who watched that season saw a woman in genuine grief, raw, unfiltered, and deeply destabilized. In that state, she turned on Sutton Strake with a ferocity that made viewers deeply uncomfortable. Then came Aspen, the infamous Kathy Hilton meltdown saga, and the social media behavior that even Andy Cohen called disastrous on camera at the reunion. It escalated far enough that Lisa allegedly sent Andy a middle-of-the-night text saying she was removing herself from the Rob narrative. By October 2022, she was booed at BravoCon, not politely disliked booed. The Kathy Hilton camp had successfully turned the audience against her so thoroughly that Lisa could barely appear in public without the crowd turning. In January 2023, the announcement came. She would not be returning for season 13. She called it a mutual decision. Lisa Vanderpump, when asked about it, said simply, "I know she was fired." The financial damage was real. She lost the approximately $500,000 annual Bravo salary. She lost the free weekly advertising platform for her businesses. She lost the cultural infrastructure that made her relevant to new audiences. But, and this is crucial, Kathy Hilton calling her the biggest bully in Hollywood didn't kill Rinna Beauty. The $10 million brand was already launched and profitable. The QVC collection was already deeply embedded with an audience who had nothing to do with Bravo drama. The books were written. The real estate was held. And here's the other thing she lost and gained in this period. In October 2021, celebrity photo agency Backgrid filed a $1.2 million lawsuit against her for posting 8 watermarked paparazzi photographs on her Instagram to promote her beauty products. They argued she violated federal copyright law. Lisa called it weaponizing the Copyright Act. The case settled out of court in June 2022 at an undisclosed amount. That settlement, whatever it was, came out of pocket. The villain era cost Lisa her most high-profile platform. Snorts. It cost her a lawsuit settlement. It cost her the goodwill of a significant portion of the Bravo audience, but it did not cost her the business because she had been smart enough, or lucky enough, to build her financial empire on things that didn't require you to like her. Hit subscribe and drop a comment. Which Lisa Rinna business move surprised you most? And do you think she's actually back? Or is the Traders just a last spike before the fade? See you in the next one.